Hello, mom, mommy, mother, superhero. I'm your host, Scotty Jordan, and welcome to my new series called Yo Digital Stepdaddy. This is a 7-episode series with each episode focusing on and discussing topics that all young men, including myself, will deal with at some point. Now, mom, you may be asking, why have a show like this? And I would say that as a parent in today's world, you need as much help as you can get when it comes to raising your son. Far too many moms, especially single moms, are left to do this on their own with little to no help. And I know this to be true because I was raised by a single mom. Plus, with the advancement in technology and with your son always online, mom, he needs someone he can relate to and learn from right now. He needs a digital stepdaddy. And like most stepdaddies, my goal is to step up and find ways to encourage you and your son so that we all have a better idea of what a gentleman is and which direction we can take to get there. You just gotta have a little faith, mom. But what does that mean exactly? Have faith. You know, growing up, it was funny because I never really understood what having faith or faith meant. Society would tell you, mom, that having faith means only believing in ourselves and in our own capabilities. Saying things like, I can do it on my own, I don't need no help, is the norm in how many people choose to live their lives. But is it the right way? You know, I grew up believing in society's definition of faith. But the older I got, the more I realized that faith, not in myself, not in another person, but faith in God, faith in something bigger than myself, is true faith and faith that lasts. My mom was the one who lived this type of life and who had this type of faith as her foundation. But it was one experience in particular that really changed my perspective forever. After a difficult 2-year battle with cancer, things weren't looking good and we didn't know how much longer she had left. But no matter how sick she was, her faith in God and her belief in His purpose for her life only grew stronger. During this time, we had many conversations about God and about faith. And she would tell me all the time that this life is a gift from God and how we live it is our gift back to Him. So instead of her being angry with God, she continued worshiping Him. And instead of her laying around worrying about her situation, she continued living out God's purpose for her life. Her attitude during this time is what inspired me to always look beyond my circumstances and look to God. She forced me to really think about what my time on this earth is supposed to look like. Mom, I was tired of doing things my own way. So instead of continuing to live selfishly, I decided in that moment that a life with faith is a life with purpose. And mom, that's the type of life I wanted to live. Sadly, my mom passed on April 10th, 2011. I was angry, I was heartbroken. But more than anything, I was grateful for the way she used her life and her faith in Jesus as an example for her son to follow. You see, mom, that's what faith is all about. It's having confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. It's about believing in something greater regardless of what's happening around us. I know from my own mistakes, mom, that a prideful life is an empty life, and living this way is pointless because it's not sustainable. It will not last. Instead, we should live a life dependent on God because His plans are better than our plans, and with Him, we have everything we'll ever need. Mom, I hope this can encourage you to be the example for your son and to teach him what it means to have faith. Not in himself, not in his favorite basketball player or in his favorite rapper, but faith in the one who has given you a life and a purpose. That is a sustainable life, and that is a life that means something. Mom, thank you for all that you do. We'll see you next time right here on Yo Digital Stepdaddy.
Hello, brothers and sisters of Frontline Church. It's Tracy. I haven't seen y'all in a long time. I sure do miss seeing y'all on Sundays. I hear of all the prayers that everybody's sending out for me, and I appreciate that so much because it is helping. Prayer works, I'm telling you. I'll have a bad day, and then I'll hear that y'all are praying, and then by the end of the day, it's great. So please keep praying for me. I love y'all, and I thank y'all. I especially want to thank Linda Manus because she has just been, I wasn't able to do it last year because I found out about the cancer last year and had the transplant. Now I'm not able to do it this year, but she just jumped right in there and got the fundraisers and got everything done, and I appreciate her. So I just want to thank her, and I thank you, Linda, very much.
It'd be so nice to look out the window and see the leaves on the trees begin to show. The birds would congregate and sing song of birth, a song of newer fame. The wind would come and the sun would shine. I'd go outside and I'd squint my eyes. But for now I will simply just withdraw. Sit here and wish for this world of thought.
We have to show what we are about. We have to show love, God's love. Each and every one of us has a purpose for God's kingdom. Don't give up when the bad gets going. You gotta keep on fighting. You know, when you are climbing that mountain, that's not when you give up. That's when you do the hard fight. So each and every one of us has a calling. I know what mine is, and I guarantee you, if you will look and search for what yours is, you'll find it.
Overnight, this dying world, you brought it back to life. And deep inside, I felt things shifting, everything was melting away. And you gave us the most beautiful days. 'Cause when it's always winter but never Christmas, sometimes it feels like you're not with us, but deep